now. So please give it up for your 4 in a row Scottish Premiership champions, Celtic! Let me get in here and speak to a few of the guys. If they can hear us. Wait a minute, give it a few seconds, let it. Alright, let's hear. If you can see us, let's give it up for your captain, Callum McGregor! Callum, I know you've done this many times before, but how does it feel to come back and get this kind of reception from the supporters?
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, every season you set out to be successful, and when you cross that finish line, it's the best feeling in the world, and then you get to come back and share it with the supporters as well. So a huge thank you from myself and the players for the support that you've given us all year. Hopefully we can repay that with trophies and good performances and score loads of goals. So well done, guys. I hope you enjoy your night.
You were so keen to not just wrap up the title, but to sprint over the finish line and do it in style. So how pleased were you about that performance this afternoon?
Yeah, amazing again. 5 goals, probably could have been more as well. So the team on a really good moment. I scored 15 goals in the last 3 games, so it's a really good momentum. We want to keep going. Obviously we've got 4 league games to go and then a cup final, and hopefully we bring the 3rd trophy back at the end of May as well.
Now, there is a statue at the bottom of the Celtic Way of the late great Celtic captain Billy McNeill, who won 23 honours as a Celt. This man here today now surpasses Billy McNeill with 24 major honours. An unbelievable achievement, Callum, but let me give you the chance to talk about the team behind you as well, and how proud you are and how pleased you are for all the boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, I'm standing here today with 24 trophies, but there's no way in the world that I'd be able to do that without the guys behind me. You know, firstly the manager, the players, senior players, young guys coming into the club, the backroom staff. You know, year after year they dedicate their life to make sure that Celtic's successful. And when we get to share moments like this with you guys, there's nothing better. But like I said, there's no way that I could do it on my own. So full credit goes to everyone that's standing behind me.
24 medals for Callum McGregor, but there is a man here who's got more than that. He has got now 26 and becomes Celtic's most decorated player in our 138-year history. Give it up for the legend that is James Forrest. James, I know you're a humble, shy guy, but a living legend, 138 years of Celtic history, and no one has won more medals and more honours than you. It must be a very proud day for you and your family.
Yeah, I think I'm always quite good with my emotions, but I started I got a lump in my throat after the game today, but as I said, Callum said everything the same as what I would say. You can't do it without the team and obviously the family and the staff and that as well, so no, I'm buzzing.
You made your debut almost exactly 15 years ago. If you were told that teenager back then that you'd be standing here as Celtic's most decorated player, would you have believed it?
No, I think when you come through the academy, all you want to do is break into the first team and play as many games as you can. So, to do this is unbelievable.
Give it up one more time for Celtic's most decorated player, James Forrest. Now, before I give the last word to the manager, there's one other guy here I want to speak to. It might be a relatively quick word, but I thought we can't do this without speaking to a man who's been banging the goals in left, right and centre for Celtic this season. But more importantly, he now has his own song. Let's hear it from Daizen Maeda. Fantastic. Daizen, Sato's here if you need help with the translation. How much do you enjoy that song? Do you enjoy it as much as the Celtic supporters?
Yes.
Okay. I told you it'd be a quick word. Daizen, you're clearly enjoying your football, scoring all the goals that you have done. We can see on the pitch with the smile on your face. A word to these Celtic supporters who adore you.
I'm happy to be champion again. Glasgow is green. Thank you.
Daizen Maeda, ladies and gentlemen. And now, if I can come along here as the sky's clear and we can get a word from the man who has made this all happen, the man who came back to the club last year. You said you'd see us here in May. It's now, well, it's not even May. You've done it in April this year, Brendan. Is this one just as special as the first one?
I think, as the guys have alluded to, it is obviously always very special, and I think that as you actually gain more trophies, just each one becomes even more special. So, but this season, I have to say, the players firstly have been absolutely amazing. Like every time they've been asked to step up, they've done that, and just the consistency and mentality and professionalism is rewarded by evenings like this evening. So, firstly, so happy for the players. The second point I was going to say was obviously behind the manager is the staff. All the staff here do an incredible job, as Callum said, to support everything that we try to do. You know, I've got John Kennedy, who's at the technical heart of this club for so many years. All the other staff, the coaching staff, medics, sports science, all the people here that work at Celtic Park, everyone plays a part for us to be stood here as a champion. So congratulations everyone at Celtic, players, staff, you're all champions today.
We spoke during the week about the winning culture that has been formed here at Celtic. Some people on the outside might see that and take it for granted and think that because sometimes it looks easy, that it must be easy. But it's not. Talk about the work that goes on behind the scenes in order to keep those standards so high and keep that winning culture here.
Well, I think we're really in a golden generation of Celtic. You know, these players and what they're achieving year in, year out. Like you say, they make it look easy. But if you could see them work every single day, if you could see the staff, the hours that goes into preparing the team, and then obviously then the guys have to deliver under huge pressure at a club of this size. And as I said, you should really cherish it as a Celtic supporter, because I know we do, and together we can still continue to win.
And just finally, Brendan, we're all here to celebrate today, and I'm sure the players will get time to celebrate over the next couple of days. But the season's not over. There's other trophies still to be won. How focused and how motivated are you to make sure that this trophy haul, if you like, doesn't finish here this season?
No, but we're very obviously determined to finish the season well. I think everyone needs the chance to now celebrate for a couple of days, because it's such a fantastic achievement, and then we'll get back in, get ready for a big game next week, and then look to finish with the Scottish Cup final.
Absolutely, we can't wait for that, and we hope to see you back here in May for those celebrations. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for your Scottish Premiership champions once again, Brendan Rodgers, Callum McGregor, James Forrest, Daizen Maeda, and the whole Celtic team.